your WordPress website. I always use WordPress to build my sites. Not only is it one of the easiest content management systems to use, it's also the most popular, with about 34% of all websites on the internet using it. That's 1/3 of the entire web. For our purposes, let's keep everything simple and attractive, and most importantly, optimized for the search engines and the people who use it, which is pretty well everybody. So one reason, or probably the main reason for its popularity, is that it's very easy to use and install. Being free certainly helps too. Most popular web hosting platforms have what is known as a one-click install. Simply click a button and your WordPress site is installed. So let's do that now. So here I am at my control panel for the web host. It's called cPanel, and most web hosts would have cPanel as the default installed. Some other companies might use their own custom control panel, but they're all pretty well the same with the same functionality. So when you sign up for web hosting, the company will email you information about your login and password. So let's log in right now. All right, so this is what the default cPanel will look like. You have a whole pile of different options, but what we're really concerned about right now are just two things. We want to set up an email address and we want to set up WordPress. So first, let's do email. So you would scroll down a bit. It's email right here. So you have email accounts and you have forwarders. An email account would be an actual account that you would log in and receive email. And a forwarder is an address that you would create, and it could just forward to the address you're using. Let's do that just for simplicity's sake. So you click forwards, add a forwarder, okay, and let's just say support. So support at babysoclose.com. Forward to my email address. I'll just input mine, and it's a Gmail address. Add forwarder. Okay, and that's it. All emails sent to support@babysoclose.com will now be copied to my personal email address. That's it. We're done. All right, now let's go back home and scroll down to near the bottom, which is where it usually is. Okay, and cPanel will have a installer for WordPress. It's usually called Softaculous. There's another one called Fantastico, so it could be either of the two, but this one is more popular. So you can see right here, the WordPress script. All you have to do is click it. And here's the very difficult part. Click the install button. Okay, so you have the version. You want secure. Okay, we have the domain. Well, usually I put it in the same directory, so make that blank. Okay, site name, Baby So Close. Site description, I'll just leave blank for now. Don't check that. Okay, the account username, we'll keep it as admin. Okay, and I'm going to create my own custom password, so I'll generate a random password. And I'm going to copy that to a safe place because this is what you're going to use to log in. Okay, admin email, let's change that to support because that's what we just created. English. Okay, here's some options. Limit login attempts. That's a special plugin, so if a hacker tries to log in, it'll block them out. Classic editor. WordPress has two editors. One which is like a WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get, which is sort of like Microsoft Word, where it's just a box and you type in text. And the new editor, which are blocks of text, so you could place content on different areas of the site. I prefer the classic because we only want it on one portion. We only want our content, in the body. We don't really care to have it in different areas of the site. So I'll click that as well. Okay, email installation. You can put your new email address or just your regular personal one. And click install. Okay, it'll take a couple of minutes. And congratulations, you now have a fully functioning WordPress website. Not that difficult, was it? Now to log in, you simply go to your domain name and wp-admin. And as long as you've set up your name servers, which we talked about in the previous video, everything should work out. And here's our site. So, super quick tour of WordPress. If you want to know more information, there's thousands of videos online that you could find. You could just go to YouTube, find a whole bunch of videos on certain aspects of WordPress. Basically, this is what you'll see when you first log in. These are posts, so these would be the actual blog posts that you would write for your content. Media would be images and video. Usually I just add images into the library. Pages would be your home page, your privacy policy, about us, contact us, stuff like that. Comments would be people who write comments, and then you would either accept or not accept them. Appearance would be your WordPress theme. So right now it's the default theme. Let's go there right now. And here you go. So not much to it. So we're definitely going to fix that and develop it. Hey, plugins we'll talk about in a couple of videos from now. Users should just be you. Go to all users. Got the admin. Tools. We're not really going to go into that. Not much to it. Settings. We have general, and I usually go into here. Okay, so we've got the site title. Tagline, don't worry about. WordPress site address should be the same. Email address. All right. Writing. So this is where you could change from the classic editor to the block editor, as I talked about. Okay, reading, so it could be your latest posts or a static page, and depending on the theme you use, you might be changing that, or your theme might change it for you. Okay, this mostly talks about comments. For media, these would be the default sizes of your images. Okay, permalinks, depending on what was installed, it might be plain, which we definitely don't want because it just shows a bunch of numbers. Day and name I don't like either. I change it to post name. So then if you have if you're ranking for, trying to rank for best baby carriers, then the post name would be the title of your post. So if your title is best baby carriers, then this would be babysoclose.com, and it would automatically create a URL called best baby carriers, and you can customize that as well. So these two are the same. So let's just leave it at sample post. Click Save Changes. Okay, and finally privacy. By default, WordPress creates a privacy policy for you. So you can just use this page. Okay, and it creates the privacy for you. So now we can go to the pages, and there's the privacy policy. Right now it's in draft, it's not published. And here we are, it's auto-generated. Alright, so that's about it. The next video we'll talk about the themes and start designing our site.